boys and girls. Do you like to eat? Yeah, I do too. Do you like to cook? I do too. Do you cook with your dad? Your mom? Your grandparents? All of them. Awesome. Well, today's story will be familiar to you because this character gets to cook with both her grandmas. And she learns all the things that they do to make the things that she loves delicious. So I hope that you enjoy this story and that you get to cook with your family. And if you enjoy the food that you learn about in this story, the recipe to make it is at the end of the book. I hope you enjoy this book. Chicken Soup, written by Pamela Mayer, illustrations by Deborah Melman. 2 grandmas, 2 soup pots, 2 family traditions. 2 recipes for chicken soup? Uh-oh. How could a little piece of dough stuffed with meat and floating in a bowl of chicken soup cause a problem? It started one rainy afternoon when I went to my bubby's, my Grandma Ellie's, for lunch. Sophie, darling, here's a nice bowl of hot chicken soup for you. I picked up my spoon and smiled when I saw the dumpling in my soup. Yum! Wonton, my favorite! Wonton? Who's a wonton? Bubby asked. Silly Bubby, in my soup. Sophie, my Zeisel, my sweet one, those are kreplach, not wontons. This is Jewish chicken soup, which I make for just you the way my Bubby made it for me. Now eat, it's delicious. For the rest of the afternoon, we played dress-up and had a wonderful time. But when Mommy came to pick me up, I heard Bubby muttering about a granddaughter who didn't know the difference between kreplach and wontons. A few days later, I went to my Nene's, my Grandma Nancy's, for lunch. Here you are, Sophie. Good hot soup, Nene said. Kreplach, I said. I love kreplach. What's kreplach? Nene asked. Silly Nene, in the soup. Sophie, my bow, my baby, my treasure. This is Chinese chicken soup with wonton. I make it for you, just the way my Nene made it for me. Now eat and grow strong. For the rest of the afternoon, Nene and I had fun painting pictures. But when Daddy came to pick me up, I heard her talking to him about a granddaughter who didn't know the difference between wontons and kreplach. I knew the difference between soup with kreplach and soup with wontons. I just accidentally mixed them up. Bubby's chicken soup had carrots and parsley. Nene's chicken soup had bamboo shoots and green onions. Wontons are not kreplach. Kreplach are not wontons. A little different, a lot the same, and I could prove it. When I told Mommy and Daddy about my idea, they liked it. So the next week, I invited Bubby and Nene to our house for lunch. I asked each of them to bring their soup. Soon, Bubby's chicken soup with kreplach simmered on the stove next to Nene's chicken soup with wontons. Your soup smells very good, Nancy, Bubby said. Yours too, Ellie, Nene said. I took a big serving bowl out of the drawer. Daddy helped me pour in both soups until the two were mixed together. Presenting the first ever Jewish Chinese kreplach wonton chicken soup, I said. Mommy ladled the new soup into bowls and we all sat down at the table. You know, Bubby said, to be completely honest, my chicken soup isn't exactly the way my Bubby made it. I buy wonton wrappers to make my kreplach. So your Jewish chicken soup is a little bit Chinese, I asked. Bubby nodded. That's right. I have something to say too, said Nene. I buy the chicken for my soup at the kosher market. The flavor is better. So your Chinese soup is a little bit Jewish, I asked. Yes, it is, Nene said. A little Jewish, a little Chinese. A lot like me, I said. Sophie Chang, you're a genius, Bubby said. I've always thought so, Nene agreed. Kreplach, schmecklach. Let's eat, Bubby said. Wait a minute, don't you mean wonton schmonton? Nene asked. I laughed and dipped my spoon into my bowl. A bite of kreplach, a taste of wonton. I said. Mommy, Daddy, Bubba, Nene all started eating. A wonderful blend, Bubba said. The best of both, said Nene, just like our granddaughter. Suddenly I knew what made Bubba's and Nene's soup so much alike. The special ingredient in every bowl of any grandmother's soup is love. Save room, everybody, Bubba said. I made knishes. I brought egg roll, Nene said. Are we talking dough filled with vegetables then, friend? Bubba asked. Precisely, Nene said. I couldn't wait to taste my first egg nish or neg roll. I knew it would be delicious.